thank everyone for being here today to celebrate the life of my Uncle Steve. And thank you to the family for allowing me to share his eulogy.
Ed, you might use that. Just take that microphone off. There you go.
Moses Steve Belmudez was born in Kearney, Nebraska on September 30th, 1933. He was one of 12 children. He attended Kearney High School and graduated in 1953. After high school, he went on to study at Kearney State Teachers College, and from there he enlisted in the United States Air Force. After completion of his service, he relocated to San Francisco, where he met his wife Olga Koval at Russian Gospel Temple. They were married in 1964 and had 2 children, John and Michelle. Steve and Olga were married for 53 years. Steve had a very good 33-year career at PG&E, and after retirement from PG&E, he joined Costco as a part-time demonstration food sampler in Roseville, California. Steve will be remembered for his love towards people, especially his family and friends, generosity, and gifts of music, such as choir director, playing the piano, organ, guitar, and French horn. He also had a green thumb, and he loved gardening. But serving God always came first. Besides music ministry, he was involved in his prison ministry, served as a church board member, and ministered at retirement centers. The last few years of his life, he served as finance officer of the American Legion of Rockland, California. Steve considered it an honor to serve God and his country. And I've got a little something I wrote as well in tribute to my uncle. Let me just keep it open. I apologize. So over the last few weeks, I've been going through mainly Facebook, remembering my uncle and the numerous pictures. And as I'm reading through the comments, I know my uncle was an amazing person. But to read from others, some I do know, and some I haven't met, it was just nice to see some of the comments and some of the ways they described him. Here are just a few words that I want to share with you today that were used to describe who he was. He was wonderful, loving, cheerful, kind-hearted, affectionate, laughter, and humble. And I'm sure you guys can all attest to each and every one of those. That's who he was. I can continue on, but no matter how my uncle was described, he loved God. And he made sure that everyone knew that. When you entered a room, it was instant joy. He always had a smile on his face. Greeted you, hug, kiss. Keep hearing his voice. "Hi, Eddie." That's how it sounded. Or my wife, "Hi, Melinda." That's exactly how it sounded. And it just resonates in my mind. Although we do go through mourning, we also need to remember that we need to celebrate. Although death seems so final for us that are left behind, we know that he's in a far better place than we are. And that as long as we have Jesus as our personal Lord and Savior, we also have that hope that one day we will be reunited once again. In the book of Psalms, chapter 30, verse 5, we read, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." So to the family, allow the weeping in the morning to run its course, but be assured that joy will follow. To my Uncle Steve, who I love so much, I leave him with this passage written by the Apostle Paul in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 6 through 8. "For I am already being poured out as a drink offering, and the time of my departure is at hand." In the book it says but I will say he has fought the good fight. He has finished the race, and he has kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give me on that day. And not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing. Although it may seem final at this point, I will not say goodbye, but only see you later. I want to thank you for allowing me to share today. God bless you.